Good morning. Welcome to day 27 of the New Leaf Meditation Challenge. We're starting off 2017. Happy, healthy, and centered. Really glad if you're still sticking with this challenge and you're at the end of the month. I got to give you a kudos. You know, I watched the email open rates and they start to fall off as the month goes on, and we watched the video count slowly diminish. So if you've really stuck with this practice, give yourself a little pat on the back. It's not easy. So I'm proud of you. We're going to stick with our challenge, our tradition of meditating here for 3 minutes together to start. So let's do that and we'll get into today's topic. I've got my beautiful, lovely new kitty here sitting on my lap, so I'm not going to ring my bell and scare him away, but that's our 3 minutes. Today's topic is one that's really important to me because it's a question I ask myself every single day. Why do I practice? When I started meditating in 2007, it's because I was a mess. I was overweight. I was depressed all the time. I was anxious. I was drinking too much. I was spending money I didn't have. I wasn't finding happiness in those places. Starting a daily meditation practice changed my life dramatically. And by the time I joined a Zen Buddhist monastery in 2009, life was pretty good. When I took vows as a student, there was a 5-stage process, and the last was a 24-hour sit, where I was supposed to clarify the question of why was I committing to this lifelong practice. When I was in my master's education program, and I was studying habit formation and motivation specifically for new meditators, I learned something really important, and it's why we started this challenge with a focus on tiny habits. You see, when we're in enough pain that we're willing to change our life, we're in a position to put a great amount of effort and discipline into this change. Our motivation is very high. However, our life eventually settles down and becomes normal again, and that motivation disappears. So if we set an unrealistic goal like meditating for 30 minutes twice a day, every day, that might work for the first week or two. But when life returned to normal, it was probably a practice we weren't going to be able to sustain. I think reevaluating our why, once we've settled down into our daily meditation practice, is a very valuable way of sustaining our motivation and our commitment to our daily practice. For me, I continue to meditate today because I find that it's the only way that I can discover the space that I need in my life to attain this aspirational self that is compassionate and loving, patient and kind. I need the space in between my initial reaction and what my response will be. So every day my cell phone goes off and it asks me the question, why do you practice? And it calls to mind this intention I have of being kind and compassionate. And I know that I need my daily meditation practice to live up to that. So if you're up for it, join the Facebook discussion and drop in the comments for today's post and share why did you start meditating? And more importantly for today's topic, why do you continue to meditate? I hope your practice goes well, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Thanks, guys.